Have you ever felt like you don't quite belong here, like a stranger in a strange land? Have you experienced a deep sense of longing for something you can't quite name? A feeling that there's more to reality than meets the eye? If so, you might be a starseed. And if you're on the Ascension path, you're likely facing unique challenges, especially when it comes to anxiety. In this video, we'll explore the concept of starseeds, the Ascension process, and practical strategies for overcoming anxiety and embracing the journey with trust and faith. The concept of starseeds, also known as star people, originated in the New Age movement. It suggests that some individuals are souls who have incarnated on Earth from other planets, star systems, or dimensions. These souls are believed to have come to Earth with a specific mission: to help humanity awaken to a higher level of consciousness, to facilitate the planet's ascension, and to bring about positive change. The term starseed was popularized by Nancy Ann Tapp, a numerologist and synesthesia expert, who claimed she could identify starseeds based on their aura colors and personality traits. While Tapp's methods are not scientifically validated, the idea of starseeds resonated with many people who felt a deep connection to the stars and a sense of purpose beyond the ordinary. The Ascension path, in a spiritual context, refers to the process of raising one's vibrational frequency and expanding one's consciousness. It's a journey of self-discovery, healing, and transformation that leads to a greater understanding of oneself, the universe, and one's place within it. This path often involves releasing old patterns, beliefs, and traumas that no longer serve one's highest good, and embracing new perspectives, values, and ways of being. Ascension is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and evolution. It's about aligning oneself with the divine, embodying love, compassion, and wisdom, and contributing to the collective awakening of humanity. Many spiritual traditions and teachings emphasize the importance of inner work, mindfulness, and connection to a higher power in order to facilitate this ascension process. Key figures in the Ascension movement include spiritual teachers, authors, and healers who have dedicated their lives to guiding others on their spiritual journeys. These figures often share their insights, experiences, and tools for personal growth and transformation through books, workshops, and online platforms. Some well-known names include Eckhart Tolle, author of The Power of Now, who emphasizes the importance of presence and mindfulness; Deepak Chopra, a physician and author who integrates Eastern philosophy with Western medicine; and Marianne Williamson, a spiritual teacher and author who focuses on love, forgiveness, and healing. These individuals, along with countless others, have inspired and empowered millions of people to embark on their own ascension paths and to create a more conscious and compassionate world. Ancient wisdom traditions, such as Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism, provide a rich foundation for understanding the ascension process. These traditions offer profound insights into the nature of reality, the interconnectedness of all things, and the potential for human transformation. The concept of enlightenment, or liberation from suffering, is a central theme in many of these traditions, and it aligns with the idea of raising one's consciousness and transcending limitations. Practices such as meditation, yoga, and mindfulness are integral to these traditions and are used to cultivate inner peace, clarity, and wisdom. By studying and practicing these ancient teachings, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the universe and accelerate their own ascension process. Modern sources, such as quantum physics and consciousness research, are also shedding light on the nature of reality and the potential for human transformation. Quantum physics has revealed that the universe is not as solid and fixed as it appears, but rather a dynamic and interconnected field of energy and information. This understanding challenges our conventional notions of space, time, and causality, and suggests that our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions can influence reality. Consciousness research explores the relationship between the mind and the brain, and investigates the nature of subjective experience. Studies on meditation, near-death experiences, and altered states of consciousness have provided evidence that consciousness may extend beyond the physical body and that there may be other dimensions of reality beyond our ordinary perception. These scientific discoveries are beginning to validate the ancient wisdom traditions and to provide a more comprehensive understanding of the ascension process. Now, Let's dive deeper into the connection between quantum physics and consciousness. One of the most intriguing concepts in quantum physics is the observer effect, which suggests that the act of observation can influence the behavior of quantum particles. This has led some scientists and philosophers to speculate that consciousness may play a fundamental role in shaping reality. The double-slit experiment, for example, demonstrates that particles can behave as either waves or particles depending on whether they are being observed. This raises the question of whether consciousness is somehow involved in collapsing the wave function and determining the state of the particle. While the exact nature of this relationship is still debated, the observer effect suggests that consciousness is not merely a passive observer of reality, but rather an active participant in its creation. Another key concept is quantum entanglement, which refers to the phenomenon where two or more particles become linked in such a way that they share the same fate, regardless of the distance separating them. This suggests that there is a non-local connection between particles, meaning that they can influence each other instantaneously, even across vast distances. Some researchers believe that quantum entanglement may provide a mechanism for telepathy, remote viewing, and other psychic phenomena. It also challenges our conventional understanding of space and time, suggesting that the universe may be more interconnected than we previously thought. The holographic principle is another fascinating idea that has emerged from theoretical physics. It suggests that the information contained within a volume of space can be encoded on its boundary, much like a hologram. This implies that the universe may be a vast hologram, with each part containing information about the whole. Some researchers believe that consciousness may be the fundamental building block of this holographic universe, and that our individual minds are fragments of a larger, universal consciousness. This perspective aligns with the ancient wisdom traditions that emphasize the interconnectedness of all things and the unity of consciousness. So, how does all of this relate to personal transformation and overcoming anxiety? As starseeds on the Ascension path, we are often faced with unique challenges and experiences that can trigger anxiety. These challenges may include feeling disconnected from society, struggling to find our purpose, experiencing intense emotions, and being sensitive to negative energies. Anxiety can arise from the dissonance between our true selves and the expectations of the world, from the fear of the unknown, and from the pressure to fulfill our mission. However, by understanding the connection between quantum physics and consciousness, we can gain a new perspective on our experiences and develop more effective strategies for managing anxiety. One of the most powerful tools for overcoming anxiety is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations as they arise and pass away. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our anxiety triggers and learn to respond to them with greater calm and clarity. Mindfulness also helps us to cultivate a sense of presence and connection to the present moment, which can reduce our tendency to dwell on the past or worry about the future. Studies have shown that mindfulness-based interventions can be highly effective in reducing anxiety, depression, and stress. Another important strategy is to cultivate self-compassion. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, especially when we are struggling or feeling inadequate. It means recognizing that we are all imperfect beings who make mistakes and experience suffering. Self-compassion can help us to challenge our negative self-talk, to forgive ourselves for our shortcomings, and to develop a more positive and supportive relationship with ourselves. Research has shown that self-compassion is associated with greater emotional well-being, resilience, and life satisfaction. Connecting with nature is also a powerful way to reduce anxiety and to reconnect with our true selves. Spending time in nature has been shown to have numerous benefits for our physical and mental health, including reducing stress hormones, boosting the immune system, and improving mood. Nature can also provide us with a sense of awe, wonder, and connection to something larger than ourselves. As starseeds, we often feel a deep connection to nature and to the earth, and spending time in natural environments can help us to ground ourselves, to recharge our energy, and to remember our purpose. Now, let's explore some personal transformation stories from individuals who have embraced their identities as starseeds and navigated the Ascension path. One example is Sarah, who always felt like an outsider growing up. She struggled to fit in with her peers and often felt a deep sense of longing for something she couldn't explain. It wasn't until she discovered the concept of starseeds that she began to understand her experiences. She realized that her sensitivity, her empathy, and her desire to help others were all part of her starseed mission. By embracing her identity as a starseed, Sarah was able to find a sense of purpose and belonging, and she began to use her gifts to create positive change in the world. Another example is David, who experienced intense anxiety and depression for many years. He felt overwhelmed by the suffering in the world and struggled to cope with the challenges of daily life. It wasn't until he began to explore spirituality and the Ascension path that he found a way to heal his emotional wounds. He learned to meditate, to practice mindfulness, and to connect with his higher self. He also discovered the power of forgiveness, both for himself and for others. Through these practices, David was able to transform his anxiety and depression into a sense of peace, joy, and purpose. These stories illustrate the transformative power of embracing one's identity as a starseed and embarking on the Ascension path. While the journey may not always be easy, it can lead to profound healing, growth, and fulfillment. By connecting with our true selves, cultivating self-compassion, and embracing our unique gifts, we can overcome anxiety and create a more loving and compassionate world. However, it's important to approach these concepts with a critical and discerning mind. While the idea of starseeds and the Ascension path can be empowering and inspiring, it's essential to avoid falling into the trap of spiritual bypassing, which involves using spiritual concepts to avoid dealing with real-life problems and emotions. It's also important to be skeptical of claims that are not supported by evidence or that promote elitism or superiority. The Ascension path is not about being better than others or escaping from reality, but rather about embracing our humanity, healing our wounds, and contributing to the collective awakening of consciousness. Examining the evidence-based theories, we can see that the connection between quantum physics and consciousness is still a matter of debate and speculation. While there is evidence that consciousness can influence the behavior of quantum systems, the exact nature of this influence is not yet fully understood. Some scientists and philosophers believe that consciousness may be a fundamental aspect of reality, while others argue that it is simply a product of brain activity. It's important to approach these theories with an open mind, but also with a healthy dose of skepticism. More research is needed to fully understand the relationship between quantum physics and consciousness. Recent scientific discoveries are shedding new light on the nature of consciousness and the potential for human transformation. Studies on neuroplasticity, for example, have shown that the brain is much more flexible and adaptable than previously thought. This means that we can change our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors by rewiring our brains through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and cognitive behavioral therapy. Research on epigenetics has also revealed that our genes are not fixed, but rather can be influenced by our environment, our experiences, and our lifestyle choices. This suggests that we have more control over our health and well-being than we previously believed. The limitations of our current knowledge should also be acknowledged. While science has made tremendous progress in understanding the universe and the human mind, there are still many mysteries that remain unsolved. We don't fully understand the nature of consciousness, the origins of the universe, or the existence of other dimensions. It's important to approach these questions with humility and curiosity, recognizing that our current understanding is limited and that there is always more to learn. The concept of starseeds and the Ascension path has had a significant impact on contemporary culture. It has provided a framework for understanding the experiences of individuals who feel different or who have a strong sense of purpose beyond the ordinary. It has also inspired many people to embark on their own spiritual journeys and to create a more conscious and compassionate world. The rise of the New Age movement, the popularity of spiritual books and workshops, and the increasing interest in alternative healing modalities are all evidence of this cultural shift. The practical applications of these concepts are numerous. By embracing our identities as starseeds and embarking on the Ascension path, we can unlock our full potential, heal our emotional wounds, and create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. We can also use our gifts to contribute to the collective awakening of humanity and to create a more just and sustainable world. The principles of mindfulness, self-compassion, and connection to nature can be applied to all areas of our lives, from our relationships to our careers to our health. The cultural significance of these ideas lies in their ability to empower individuals and to challenge the dominant paradigms of our society. The concept of starseeds suggests that we are not just physical beings, but rather spiritual beings having a human experience. The Ascension path encourages us to question our beliefs, to challenge the status quo, and to create a new vision for the future. These ideas can be particularly appealing to individuals who feel disillusioned with the materialism, consumerism, and social injustice that pervade our world. Emerging trends in this field include the integration of science and spirituality, the use of technology to enhance spiritual practices, and the growing awareness of the importance of collective healing and transformation. Scientists and spiritual teachers are beginning to collaborate to create a more comprehensive understanding of the nature of reality and the potential for human evolution. Apps and online platforms are being developed to facilitate meditation, mindfulness, and other spiritual practices. And there is a growing recognition that individual healing is not enough, but that we must also address the collective traumas and injustices that plague our world. In conclusion, the journey of a starseed on the Ascension path is one of deep self-discovery, healing, and transformation. It's a path that requires trust, faith, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. While anxiety may arise along the way, it can be overcome through mindfulness, self-compassion, and connection to nature. By understanding the connection between quantum physics and consciousness, we can gain a new perspective on our experiences and develop more effective strategies for managing anxiety. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are countless others who are also awakening to their true selves and contributing to the collective awakening of humanity. What resonates most deeply with you about the concept of starseeds and the Ascension path? How do you personally navigate anxiety and maintain faith during challenging times? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful and informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on spirituality, consciousness, and personal transformation. Click the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and may your journey be filled with love, peace, and joy.